My hair is blue now. I ducked my ring light. God damn it. Today we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch. I've never played this game before. I literally saw a clip of Jacksepticeye playing it, and I was like, I want to play it. This is Edith. 1999 to whenever. There's so many people. Do I get the phone? No. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna go into the game. I have no idea what this game's about, by the way. Can I move? Oh, I'm on a bench. Edith. Ooh. Hello. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
The house? The house? Okay, I can walk. Okay, I didn't know. Because I couldn't get off the bench, so. It looks like the Weasley's house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Sure your last name isn't Weasley? Is your name Edith Weasley? Or did you marry a Weasley? Your last name is Finch, but you marry a Weasley? Orca Island Gazette.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I take them? Okay, I can't take them. No trespassing. Too fucking bad.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
It's a weird
Maybe
looking
she thought
key.
I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Is this the way? Did I go down the weird way and it's actually like the proper way? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't know I could go down here.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
This is kind of scary.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Is this the way?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never
Yeah, no,
do.
I was literally getting that feeling. How did they do that? How do you know? This is the way. This is the way to the house. I was kidding. I'm assuming the other way also leads there because there's no way it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Okay. I don't know if that makes a difference.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Okay. I thought that was a frog. It's an alligator. Or something. Snake? I don't know. Missing. Milton Finch is missing.
As
Good
a
to know.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Made you uncomfy, but it looks so cool.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
But why?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Then why the fuck? Guess we gotta find what the key unlocks. Okay. Wind chimes. Okay, so fuck what the key unlocks
Crawling
then.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
You guys clearly left without taking anything.
But
Like
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Dawn, Edie, and Lewis. I'm assuming you're named after Edie, because Edith. I'm assuming that was her name.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
And clearly you did not clean up. It's on your necklace. a ring? I don't know. I can't tell.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Apple pie. Can we make apple pie?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What happened? That you all just left?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Barbara is. Sven? Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Is there something in it? That scared me, the music box shutting off. That is.
A lot
Just
of
an
things
old
got
house.
left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
It's just an old house.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? Am I hearing things? I'm hearing footsteps.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Wait, is that what that was downstairs? Okay, I can run. Oh no, I'm just zooming. Okay. That scared me. I don't like it when games like this are like, oh yeah, by the way, you can run.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That is creepy. That was very creepy.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
No, fair enough. See, I can hear things. I can hear things creaking.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Of all things for the key to open.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Nope. You don't say that to someone like me. I'm gonna go look through the other peepholes before I do that.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This is a bathroom. This says Gregory. And it's a bathroom.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Why? Why did you leave? I don't like it. You just keep saying, the night we left. Who the hell is singing?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I can hear
Reading
humming.
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
This freaks
I
me
had
out.
no idea what was behind that door. just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I don't like that you saved. I'm gonna make sure this isn't a horror game. That's cool.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Why?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
You want me to go behind the painting is what you're saying, right? Nothing could ever ruin foxes for me. I don't care what anyone ever says.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary.
No, I didn't
I'll be
realize she
gone
died as a
soon,
kid.
But I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna
I
happen.
didn't read the thing on the
It
outside of the
started when
door.
Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No, no, don't tell me she ate the gerbil. Eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Why? Why would you hold back? I don't want you to eat the gerbil. Don't eat the gerbil, Molly. Eat the
I
toothpaste.
kept eating and eating.
Okay.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I didn't realize she died, like, as a child.
The gerbil
Oh,
food
the
is dry,
gerbil
but I
food.
didn't mind it.
It's not the gerbil. That's okay.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Put away.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
No.
I was a cat.
You were a cat? What? I thought suddenly she fell. What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
What the? But she turned into a. This is not what I anticipated. Where the fuck do I go from here? Parkour. Parkour. Parkour.
I
Parkour.
jumped and I almost got her.
Parkour. I don't fuck.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, what?
Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
You are a psychotic
Then I
little
flew
child
off to find something bigger.
with a active imagination. And I'm hoping it's an imagination because are you telling me that you're like, it starts off as a little nice little
A mama
creepy
rabbit.
adventure game and you go and then out of nowhere like, oh yeah, no, I'm really good at like shapeshifting.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
This is a great dream you're having, Molly. A dream. Correct.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
You turned into the Kraken?
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Put him in the belly of the Kraken. Put him in the belly of the Kraken. Belly of the Kraken, we're lying down the moon. I think I have to go out. I'm just a bit in shock, honestly. I do like this song though.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So
Milton?
I swam towards it.
Milton?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Was it Milton? I'm really hoping this is this child's active imagination and that I'm not after walking into the home of a family with shape-shifting supernatural powers that have
I got closer and
killed
closer.
many people. She can
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Yeah, thing is, she wrote it
I
before
got the
she
sense
died.
Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Okay.
This will be obvious later,
I'm
but
hoping
my
that
mom
that
never
wasn't
told me
true.
any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
I'm just
So,
hoping that
when
that
we
wasn't
adopted
true,
a stray
because
kitten,
that's creepy.
She was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, that's sweet. I still don't know how Molly died now. Because she was
I
only
spent
a
a lot of
kid.
time in Great Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune
Yeah.
and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th,
The Kraken?
1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, how do I get out of this? Okay. Odin.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's the thing that I saw outside. Oh, poor guy.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
That's so sweet.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Junior Lake Tree.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
That's terrible. Why? I'm hoping that's literally just. I love how she has a little.
Edie knit me a new
braids.
pair of gloves every year,
That's so cute.
just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh. She didn't get to finish it. Oh. So they left in 2010. Oh my god, she has all the thing. Oh, that is adorable.
Great Grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
They have all their little, like, booklet. Oh. I'm guessing Calvin and Sam are twins. I was gonna say related. Obviously they're related.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom. The key unlocks more than one thing, apparently.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
Can we?
It
Okay.
isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
No, not yet. I wasn't finished exploring. Go back in. I wanna look. Let me look in the places before you go to a new. God damn it, Edie. Or your name's Edith. It's Grandma Edie and Edith. Still, god damn it, Edith. Impatient. Oh no, wait, that's the thing. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. I judged you a bit too quickly. Built 1937. I judged her a bit too quickly there. We'll do your thing. It's okay. I guess. I'll be nice. Calvin.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Milton. I love how there's all these crawl spaces to get between the rooms. Like, Edie 100% did this all the time. Oh, obviously Milton did. Milton knew about them. This is Sam. Sam's room. Command center. Oh, this is adorable. I'm terrified.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, he must have died young as well then. This is still what his room looks like.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Fair enough.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
Well, you know
I
what?
think Calvin always wanted
At
to
least he
fly.
keeps his word. At least he keeps his word.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
What?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, no.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
No.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I don't want to keep going. I'm the one swinging him. I don't want to. Oh, I have to get a good news story, don't I? How do I?
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's why I didn't talk about him, because he blamed himself.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger,
So
I remember trying to
sad.
do the exact same thing.
No, I don't like this. No, because he probably blames
After the
himself
funeral?
for it.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Where's Sam? No, and the thing just stops. can't get across the
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That's fucking sad as shit. This is really sad. I wasn't expecting it to be so sad. We're pushing up. I don't have a lot of space for my mouse, so I'm like lifting it, like. All these crawl spaces, bro.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
At least you know how to get back out. Whose room is this? Oh, this is Barbara's.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. All the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
Okay, I guess you're talking for me. That's fine.
Ghastly tale inspired
I'll just sit here.
America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
It'd be nice if you let me talk.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
That was just very rude.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Oh,
That
no.
came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
I knew there was. See how I knew that? See how I knew that? See how I'm the greatest gamer of all time?
The key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
See how I knew that? See how I knew that from the start when I said there's something in the music box? See how I knew that?
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
I'm so smart.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh no, I have to control. No.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, I don't like this.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
How do I get through here? Did I go around this way? Of course I do. Of course I do. In the dark. I don't like this.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Jesus
then act
Christ.
furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Yeah.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I don't like the music. Why you do this? Why you do this to me? Where am I going?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
He's
Barbara
Captain
turned,
Hook.
saw the Hook Man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
You go through this.
She played her part beautifully.
Do we go out this door and smack him in the head?
Years, the hinges groan. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I'm terrified. If I'm not talking, it's because I'm a little scared. I scare very easily. Which is why I'm terrified to do the whole oh, for fuck's sake.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
That's still terrifying.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Yeah, so she died to a
She
home
saw
invasion.
what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
So she died to a home invasion, basically.
So did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Yeah, I'd say so. He just witnessed his sister dying to a home invasion with the man from her
Inside
hook
the
for her.
music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real
Oh.
eerie tale.
That's not good. I feel really
Edie
bad
told
for
me all
her.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe. It is getting dark, and I don't like it. We just keep turning it, and then we get the key. No. 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 No.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the
I
books
can't
came from
escape.
the original house.
I'm not even kidding. I will start bawling. So I think I'm gonna leave this video here, and I'll make a part 2 for you guys, because the one thing I did research before was how long this takes to complete, and it said anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. So, depending on how much stuff you look at. And I'm really bad at looking at stuff, I miss a lot of things. So, thank you all guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and if you want to see part 2 of Edith Finch. Because why wouldn't you? It's a little creepy, honestly. I don't know why it's creepy, because it's not meant to be, I don't think. I don't know. It's just creeping me out a bit, but I do like it, so I will play more of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, peasants!